Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3 to the power of x squared plus 2 equals 27 to the power of x. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm actually going to replace 27 with 3 to the power of 3. Because remember, 27 is 3 to the power of 3. And we are powering this with x. So we have 3 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x squared plus 2. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is actually equal to a to the power of m times n. So this is an important property of exponents. So if we have 3 to the power of 3 to the power of x, this is actually equal to 3 to the power of 3 times x, which is simply just 3x. And this is equal to 3 to the power of x squared plus 2. Now, because our bases here are the same, that means our exponents are the same as well. Because if we have a to the power of x equals a to the power of y, this means that x is actually equal to y. So that means that x squared plus 2 is equal to 3x. So now if I subtract by 3x on both sides, I get x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. And now, as you can see, we have a quadratic equation, meaning we can find the solutions to this using the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So a is 1 because there is no coefficient here. B is negative 3 and C is 2. So now if we plug this into the formula, we get negative b, so 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 1 times C is 2. And we are dividing this by 2 times 1, which is simply 2. Now, 9 minus 4 times 2 is 8, so we have 3 plus the square root of 1, which is simply 1 over 2. And we also have 3 minus 1 over 2. Well, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 divided by 2 is 2, so x equals 2 is one solution, and 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so x equals 1 is another solution. So now, these two are our solutions to this equation. Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 2 to the power of 3 minus x equals 565. And what I want to do is I just want to get rid of this base and keep the exponent. So to do that, well, to cancel out an exponent, what we need to do is we need to take the inverse of the exponent. And the inverse of an exponent is a log. So if I take the log of base 2 on both sides, so if I take the log of base 2 on both sides, then these two would actually cancel out because the log is the inverse of the exponent. So if these two cancel out, and on our left-hand side, I would simply have 3 minus x. And on the right-hand side, I would have log base 2 of 565. Now, if I subtract 3 on both sides, because I want to isolate x, these two cancel out, and on my left-hand side, I would have negative x is equal to log base 2 of 565 minus 3. And now if I divide by -1 on both sides, so I could just get positive x, I would get x is equal to negative log base 2 of 565 plus 3. So this is our answer.